Chosen one. God is preparing to astonish everyone who believed your story had already ended. Do not pass by this message, because what you are about to hear has the power to completely change the way you understand your journey. Ignoring this moment could cause you to overlook a blessing that has been waiting for its appointed time. Hear this with confidence. You have never been forgotten. Not even for a single moment. Even when life felt silent, when every door seemed closed and nothing appeared to be changing, I was still working on your behalf. Behind the scenes, I have been preparing a sudden breakthrough that will leave those who underestimated you wondering how everything changed so quickly. What is coming into your life is not ordinary, and it is far greater than a small victory. It carries my hand upon it. And when I move, the results cannot remain hidden. Understand that your season of waiting was never wasted. It was filled with unseen preparation, careful positioning, and perfect timing that is now approaching the moment of fulfillment. Type Amen if you believe. I have witnessed every tear you chose to hide from the world. I have heard every prayer spoken only within your heart when words were too difficult to express. What others believed was delay was actually my protection over your life. What they saw as failure was my way of leading you towards something greater. Even when you felt abandoned, I was closer than you realized. Working in ways you could not yet understand. A powerful change is about to become so visible that even those who overlooked you will begin asking what happened. The answer will not be luck, coincidence, or human effort. It will be my work unfolding at the perfect time. Right now, I ask you to respond with genuine faith and an open heart. Pause for a moment. Trust what I am doing, and let your belief rise without hesitation. If these words are stirring something deep within you, pay attention, because this could be the beginning of the very change you have been praying for. Take a second to like this video as a simple act of agreement with what I am doing in your life, because your response matters more than you think. What I am about to release into your life is connected to everything you endured in silence. The nights you felt overlooked were not wasted. The moments you felt replaced were not permanent. And the times you believed you were falling behind were actually moments when I was positioning you differently. I do not forget my chosen ones. And you were marked long before others formed opinions about your worth. I am about to reveal that mark in a way that cannot be hidden anymore. There are people who made decisions about you based on what they saw in your lowest moments. They believed your story had reached its limit. They assumed your best days were behind you. And they quietly moved on as if you were no longer significant. What they did not know is that I was watching. I was listening, and I was preparing something that would overturn every conclusion they made. The shift that is coming will not need explanation because it will speak for itself. Type 777 if you trust God. I am not just lifting you for your own sake. I am using your life as a testimony that my timing cannot be rushed, and my plans cannot be cancelled. When people thought you were forgotten, I was actually setting the stage for a moment that would reveal how deeply remembered you are. There is power in being overlooked for a season because it removes distractions. It builds strength, and it teaches you to rely on me in a way that nothing else can. That strength you built in quiet moments is about to become visible in loud ways. You have felt the weight of being underestimated, and at times it made you question your own value. You saw others move ahead. You watched doors open for them, and you wondered why your path felt slower and more uncertain. But I tell you now with certainty that your path was never slower. It was simply different, designed with intention. and protected with care. What I am about to do will not just catch others off guard. It will remind you of who you truly are in my eyes. This moment is not random. It is not accidental. It is the result of a process that has been unfolding step by step, even when you could not see it. I have been aligning people, situations, and opportunities in ways that will soon intersect in your life. When that happens, it will feel sudden, but it has been carefully prepared over time. That is why you must stay open, stay ready, and stay grounded in faith. There is a shift coming that will restore what felt lost and amplify what felt small. Your voice will carry weight again. Your presence will be noticed again. And your efforts will finally be recognized in ways you did not expect. This is not about proving anything to others. It is about revealing what I have already placed inside you. The world will see it. But more importantly, you will feel it. I am calling you to stand firm in this moment and not allow past doubts to weaken your expectation. What happened before does not define what is about to happen now. The disappointment you experienced was real, but it was not final. I am turning that pain into a foundation for something stronger, something clearer, and something that cannot be easily shaken. The ones who walked away will hear about what I am doing in your life. The ones who ignored your potential will notice the change. The ones who believed you were finished will realize they misunderstood your journey. But this is not about them. It is about you stepping into what I have already decided for you. You are not returning to where you were. You are moving forward into something greater. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. That strength you showed in silence has not been ignored. It has been recorded, and it has been building something greater than you imagined. I am not just aware of your journey. I am actively turning it into a breakthrough that will speak louder than your struggle ever did. There is a reason why the shift coming into your life will feel so powerful. It is because it has been formed in contrast to everything you have endured. The deeper the disappointment you felt, the stronger the joy that is about to rise within you. The longer the silence lasted, the clearer the sound of your victory will be when it arrives. I do not work in half measures, and I do not bring small change after deep waiting. What I am bringing into your life will match the weight of what you carried. Type 1111 if you believe. You must understand something that will ground you in this moment. The delay you experienced was not rejection. It was protection from things that would have broken your peace if they had arrived too early. There were doors that looked perfect, but carried hidden burdens, and I kept them closed for your sake. There were people who seemed right, but were not aligned with your future, and I kept distance between you and them, even when you did not understand why. Now the path is clearing, and what comes next will not carry the confusion that you felt before. There is a change happening within you as well, not just around you. You are not the same person who first started this journey. You have learned to stand alone when needed. You have learned to trust even without proof. And you have learned to keep moving forward without constant reassurance. That inner growth is what makes you ready for what is coming. If I had released it earlier, it would not have felt the same, and you would not have held it with the same strength you now carry. What is about to unfold will not just restore your confidence, it will reshape the way others see you. The same people who overlooked you will begin to notice your presence again. But this time it will be different. You will not need to seek their approval because what I am doing in your life will carry its own authority. When I lift you, it does not require explanation, and it does not depend on anyone's opinion. Type yes to receive miracles. I am placing you in a position where your value cannot be ignored anymore. Opportunities will begin to align in ways that feel unexpected but deeply right. Conversations will open doors that once felt permanently closed. Moments that seemed ordinary will suddenly carry meaning and direction. This is how my timing works. It moves quietly until the moment it becomes undeniable. There is also something I want you to release right now. Let go of the belief that you were left behind. That thought has followed you for too long, and it has shaped the way you see your own life. You are not behind. You are positioned. You are not late. You are aligned. You are not forgotten. You are chosen and being prepared for a moment that will reveal everything at once. You have carried disappointment from people who did not see your worth. Their words, their actions, and their silence created wounds that made you question yourself. But I am healing those places within you now. I am reminding you that your identity was never defined by their recognition. Your worth was never dependent on their approval. What I placed inside you was always real, even when no one else acknowledged it. The shift that is coming will not only change your outer world, it will bring clarity to your inner world. You will begin to see yourself differently. You will recognize the strength you developed, the patience you built, and the resilience that carried you through moments that could have broken you. This new perspective will give you confidence that does not depend on circumstances. There are blessings that are already on their way to you. They are not distant. They are close, moving toward you even now. You may not see them yet, but they are being guided into place with precision. When they arrive, they will not feel forced or confusing. They will feel natural, peaceful, and aligned with everything you have been hoping for. I want you to stay grounded in this truth. You are not stepping into something random. You are stepping into something that was designed specifically for you. It fits your journey. It reflects your growth. And it honors the path you have walked. Nothing about it is accidental. Every part of it has been shaped with intention. There will be a moment soon when everything begins to make sense. The waiting, the silence, the uncertainty. All of it will come together in a way that reveals the purpose behind it. You will look back and understand why things unfolded the way they did. That understanding will bring peace, and that peace will strengthen your trust in me. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay close to this feeling of expectation. Do not let doubt take root again. Doubt will try to remind you of past disappointments. But you must remind yourself of what I am saying to you now. This is not the same moment. This is not the same season. Something new is unfolding, and it carries a different outcome. I am bringing you into a place where your efforts will be seen and your presence will be valued. You will no longer feel invisible in the areas that matter to you. The work you have done will begin to show results. The time you invested will begin to return something meaningful. This is the shift you have been waiting for, and it is closer than you think. You have carried questions for a long time, and now I am replacing those questions with clarity that will steady your heart. This is not a temporary feeling. This is the beginning of a deeper alignment between where you are and where you are meant to be. You have spent so much time trying to understand why things unfolded the way they did. You replayed moments in your mind, wondering what you could have done differently. You questioned decisions. You questioned timing. And sometimes you even questioned yourself. But I want you to hear this clearly now. Nothing that truly belongs to you has been lost. Everything that is meant for you is still within reach. And I am guiding it back into your life in a way that will feel right and complete. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is a reason why the shift coming into your life will feel both surprising and familiar at the same time. It will feel surprising because it will happen in a way you did not expect, but it will feel familiar because it aligns with what has always been placed inside you. It will not feel forced or confusing. It will feel like something that finally makes sense. Like a missing piece finding its place. That is how you will know it is from me. I am also working on restoring parts of your confidence that were shaken by past experiences. There were moments when you felt overlooked, moments when you felt like your efforts did not matter. Those moments left an impression on you, and they made you question your direction. But I am rebuilding that confidence from within, not through temporary validation, but through a deep understanding of who you are and what you carry. When this confidence settles in, it will not be easily shaken again. There are people who once had access to your life, but chose to walk away or treat you as if you were not important. Their absence created space, and even though it felt painful at the time, that space is now being filled with something better. I am not bringing back what hurt you. I am bringing forward what will strengthen you. The connections that are meant for you will not carry the same confusion or inconsistency. They will bring clarity, support, and a sense of peace that you have been missing. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You are stepping into a phase where your growth will become visible. The lessons you learned in silence will begin to show in the way you speak, the way you act, and the way you respond to situations. You will notice a difference within yourself first, and then others will begin to notice it. 2. This is how transformation works. It begins quietly and then reveals itself openly. Do not underestimate the progress you have made. Even if it does not always feel obvious, there is also something important happening with your direction. The confusion that once surrounded your path is beginning to clear. You will start to see where you need to go and what you need to focus on. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will come steadily, step by step. Each step will feel more certain than the last. This is my way of guiding you, not by overwhelming you with everything at once, but by leading you forward with steady understanding. You have been preparing for this moment without even realizing it. The challenges you faced were not random. They were shaping your perspective, strengthening your patience, and teaching you how to keep going even when things felt uncertain. That preparation is now becoming useful. What you went through is now becoming part of what will carry you forward. There is a shift in your environment that is also beginning to take place. Situations that once felt stuck will begin to move. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will begin to come closer. You will notice changes that may seem small at first, but they will lead to something bigger. Pay attention to these changes. They are signs that things are aligning in your favor. I am also bringing a sense of peace into your life that does not depend on circumstances. This peace will stay with you even when things are still unfolding. It will help you remain steady. It will help you stay focused. And it will remind you that you are not alone in this process. This peace is not temporary. It is something I am placing within you so that you can carry it with you through every step. There are moments ahead that will confirm everything you are hearing right now. You will experience situations that make it clear that something has shifted. These moments will not be dramatic in a way that feels overwhelming, but they will be clear enough for you to recognize. They will reassure you that you are moving in the right direction. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You must also remember to stay patient as this unfolds. Even though the shift is happening, it does not mean everything will appear instantly. Some things will take time to fully develop, but that time will not feel like the waiting you experienced before. It will feel different because you will see progress, you will feel movement, and you will have clarity guiding you forward. I am not just changing your circumstances, I am creating a firm foundation beneath your life, one that is designed to endure. What I am establishing is not temporary, nor will it collapse when difficulties appear. It is being built upon every lesson, every trial, and every season of growth you have already experienced. You are no longer walking into the unknown without direction. You are stepping into a future that has been intentionally prepared long before you arrived. Every detail has been placed with purpose, and every stage of your journey has been carefully aligned. You do not have to wander aimlessly or rely on your own understanding alone. I am leading your steps. Hold tightly to this truth as you continue forward. Let it influence your thoughts, your words, and the way you respond to every new opportunity and challenge that comes before you. You are not the same person you used to be, and the road ahead is unlike anything you have walked before. A new season is unfolding, one filled with purpose, greater understanding, and clear direction. What is about to enter your life will transform more than the way others see you. It will change the way you see yourself. You will begin to recognize a strength within you that has been quietly growing all along. With each step, your confidence in the path before you will deepen. You will begin to realize that every hardship, every delay, and every lesson was preparing you for this very moment. The places in your heart marked by disappointment are being healed with compassion. The confidence you once lost is being restored through an inner strength that no longer depends on the approval or opinions of anyone else. This is how I bring restoration to those I have called. I do more than change their circumstances. I renew them from the inside out. For longer than you may realize, you have carried burdens that few people ever noticed. Others may not have understood the weight you bore, but I did. There were countless days when you continued moving forward without visible support, pressing on, even when you had no clear idea how everything would work together. Yet through every step, I was strengthening you for the future that is now beginning to unfold. That kind of endurance leaves a mark But it also builds a kind of strength that cannot be taught any other way. That strength is now becoming part of what sets you apart. Type 1010 to receive blessings. I am bringing you into a season where your efforts will begin to connect with results in a way that feels clear and direct. Before, it felt like you were putting in energy without seeing anything return to you. Now, there will be a visible connection between what you do and what unfolds. This will help you trust your path again. It will remind you that your actions matter and that your time has value. There is also a shift happening in how you relate to your past. The memories that once brought frustration or sadness are losing their hold on you. You are beginning to see them differently, not as failures, but as lessons that shaped you. This new perspective is freeing you. It is allowing you to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. When you release that weight, you create space for something better to enter your life. Type 2222 to receive miracles. I am also guiding you toward connections that will support your growth. These connections will not feel forced or uncertain. They will feel natural, steady, and aligned with where you are going. The people you encounter will reflect the change that is happening within you. They will recognize your value without needing explanation. This is how you will know that you are in the right place. You may notice that some things are quietly leaving your life as this shift continues. Certains habits, certain thoughts, and even certain relationships may no longer feel right. Do not resist this. It is part of the process. I am clearing out what no longer fits so that what belongs can take its place. This is not loss. It is alignment. There is also a sense of direction that is becoming stronger within you. You are beginning to understand what matters most to you and where your focus needs to be. This clarity will help you make decisions with confidence. You will no longer feel pulled in too many directions. Instead, you will move forward with purpose, knowing that each step is leading you closer to what is meant for you. I am not asking you to be perfect as you move through this. I am asking you to be present. Pay attention to what you feel, to what you notice, and to what is changing around you. These are all signs that you are moving into something new. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay connected to the path that is unfolding in front of you. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come. Those moments will bring a quiet sense of gratitude. You will see that the struggles you faced were not pointless. They were shaping you into someone who could carry more, understand more, and appreciate more. This understanding will deepen your trust in me. I am also strengthening your ability to remain steady even when things are still developing. You are learning to hold on to peace without needing immediate results. This is a powerful place to be because it allows you to move forward without being shaken by temporary delays. You are becoming more grounded, more focused, and more aware of what truly matters. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. The changes that are coming into your life will not feel chaotic. They will feel ordered. Even if they happen quickly, there will be a sense of rightness about them. You will not feel confused about whether they belong in your life. You will recognize them as part of what you have been waiting for. There is also a renewal happening in your energy. You may have felt drained before, but that is beginning to change. You are regaining a sense of motivation and clarity. You are starting to feel like yourself again, but in a stronger and more stable way. This renewed energy will help you move forward with confidence. I am guiding you into a place where you can trust not only me, but also yourself. You are learning to listen to your instincts, to recognize what feels right, and to follow that direction. This trust will help you navigate what comes next with greater ease. You are not stepping into this new phase alone. I am with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and aligning things in your favor. Even when you cannot see the full picture, I am working on it. Even when you feel uncertain, I am steady. This is the foundation you are building your future on. The shift you are experiencing is not temporary. It is a lasting change that will continue to unfold over time. Each step you take will build on the last one. Each moment will bring you closer to what has been prepared for you. This is a process, but it is a process that is moving forward with purpose. Stay grounded in what you are feeling right now. Stay connected to the sense of movement and change. Do not let old doubts return and take hold. You have moved beyond that place. You are in a new space now. One that carries clarity, direction, and possibility. You have reached a point where your patience has been tested deeply, and yet you are still standing. That alone is proof of the strength I have placed inside you. There were moments when giving up felt easier. Moments when walking away seemed like the only option, but you stayed. Even if it was quiet. Even if it was uncertain, that decision to remain has positioned you for what is coming now. And it is about to show you why holding on mattered. Type 777 if you trust God. I am bringing you into a season where recognition will meet your preparation. Everything you have learned, everything you have endured, and everything you have built within yourself will begin to connect with real outcomes. You will not feel like you are trying endlessly without results anymore. Instead, you will begin to see how your effort translates into movement. This is where your confidence will begin to rise again. Not from words, but from experience. There is also a restoration of your voice happening. There were times when you felt unheard, when expressing yourself did not seem to make a difference. That is changing now. What you say will begin to carry weight. What you share will begin to reach the right ears. This is not about speaking louder. It is about speaking from a place of alignment where your words reflect what I am doing in your life. Type 1111 affirm. You may notice that your perspective is shifting as well. Things that once felt overwhelming are beginning to feel manageable. Situations that once caused confusion are becoming clearer. This change is not accidental. I am helping you see differently so that you can move differently. When your perspective changes, your path becomes easier to follow. There is also a strengthening of your boundaries taking place. You are learning to protect your time, your energy, and your focus. This is important for what is ahead. What I am bringing into your life will require your attention and your care. You cannot carry everything from your past into this new phase. You must allow yourself to release what no longer supports your growth. I am also bringing stability into areas that once felt uncertain. You may have experienced inconsistency before, where things started but did not continue, or where progress was followed by setbacks. That pattern is ending. What is coming now will carry a sense of steadiness. It will not feel like something that can easily fall apart. This stability will allow you to build with confidence. There is a deeper sense of purpose rising within you. You are beginning to understand not just what you are doing, but why you are doing it. This understanding will guide your decisions and keep you focused even when distractions appear. Purpose gives direction, and direction gives strength. You are stepping into both. I am also reminding you that you do not need to rush this process. Even though things are beginning to move, there is still a natural pace to how everything unfolds. You are not being asked to force anything. You are being guided to move with what is opening in front of you. Trust that pace because it is part of the design. There will be moments of confirmation that will stand out to you. Small events, conversation, or opportunities will align in ways that feel meaningful. Pay attention to those moments. They are signals that you are on the right path. They will help you stay confident and grounded as you continue forward. You are also being prepared to handle what is coming with maturity and clarity. What I am bringing into your life is not just a reward. It is a responsibility. It will require you to stay centered, to make thoughtful decisions, and to remain connected to the growth you have already experienced. This is how you will sustain what is given to you. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. I am not just lifting you temporarily. I am placing you in a position where you can remain steady and continue growing. This is not simply a passing season or a brief moment of change. It marks the beginning of a new chapter that will continue unfolding with purpose over time. Every step you take will strengthen the one before it, creating a future built on stability, wisdom, and lasting progress. At the same time, a fresh sense of hope is rising within you. The discouragement that once weighed heavily on your heart is slowly giving way to renewed expectation. You are beginning to recognize opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. Your confidence that life can improve is returning, and you are starting to believe that every faithful effort you make is leading toward something meaningful. This hope is more than a feeling, it is the strength that keeps you moving forward when the destination is not yet fully visible. Remember that you are never walking this journey by yourself. I am with you through every step, whether you recognize my presence or not. I am directing your path even in moments when you feel uncertain, and I am supporting you when your own strength feels limited. My guidance remains constant, quietly carrying you toward everything that has been prepared for you. The transformation taking place within you will continue to unfold naturally, one day at a time. It will not feel forced or artificial. Instead, you will begin to notice it through the way you think, the choices you make, and the experiences that shape your days. These quiet changes will become undeniable evidence that something real has taken place inside your life. As you continue forward, remain anchored in the truth that you are being led with purpose. Keep your heart open to the direction unfolding before you, even if it looks different from what you once imagined. What is arriving in your life has been perfectly aligned with your personal growth, your journey, and the purpose prepared especially for you. This is the season when everything you have been developing within yourself begins to come together. The resilience you gained through hardship, the patience you practiced during waiting, and the faith you refused to let go of are now becoming the very foundation of your future. Continue moving ahead with confidence and trust, because what is unfolding now will keep expanding in ways you never expected, reminding you again and again that you have never been forgotten, not for a single moment.